Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play the Binding of Isaac. We're going to random as usual, and we are going to go as Cain this time. Whether this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. However, Cain is probably, in Wrath of the Lamb, my second favorite character in the game. I used to like Judas a lot. Chocolate milk, we've been getting that all the damn time lately. Could potentially be a good thing, could be terrible, we will see. What was I going to say? I was going to say that I've been getting Cain all the goddamn time lately. Or I've been getting chocolate milk all the goddamn time lately, but Cain is like my second favorite character in Wrath of the Lamb. The reason being, I used to like Judas, but now sometimes you can get screwed too easily on like the first floor. Like sometimes you will end up, getting Judas and then the first floor is like cellar times 2, you don't get any keys and you just end up getting hit twice and you die. I mean, you can always get hit twice and die as Judas. However, I think it's more likely now with the asshole spiders that are super quick and all sorts of those, enemies that are just big pains in the total ass, basically. The total ass? Is that sort of like Total Biscuit? I don't know. I didn't mean anything by that, by the way. For anyone who loves the internet conspiracy theories about the relationship between myself and Total Biscuit, which is literally 100% non-existent. Despite the fact that no one will ever believe that when you tell it to them. So, we can get back to full health here. We are going to need to break down these motherfuckers first, though. Okay, there we go. Full health, Pageant Boy, that is a terrible item to get at almost any juncture. But hey, the pattern of coins that it dropped kind of looked like a pinata or something. But we are going to go on to the next level here, and it is going to be the cellar. Sadly, I am incapable of accessing the boss trap room. But if we find an arcade, which is potentially likely because we came onto this floor with 7 cents, we might be able to make something happen here. Or we can just go to a blood bank. So we can get like super fucking risky right here. Play the blood bank twice. Maybe we want to go to the, I don't know, this is a risky situation. What I would like to make happen is find like a spirit heart before I go to the boss trap room. I know I can go to the boss trap room and like make that happen. However, I'm a little bit scared about, the potentiality of just dying on the boss trap room, because I don't necessarily have anything super powerful either. And I certainly don't have a lot of health. So this room could potentially mean that I don't even have to use the blood bank. I could just get hit twice on here pretty easily. Let's see if we can finally get some more spiders coming in this direction. Okay. And now a third one, please. If you don't mind. I think we're gonna get one coming here. Oh, I botched it. I botched it hard. Oh, actually, we ended up doing totally fine there. So we should find our treasure room, like, right off of this one. There's another key as well. I will probably use a bomb to get that. So we have Cain and Abel. It seems like that happens all the time. I would not be surprised if Abel is much more likely to drop when you're playing as Cain. So there's an extra heart there. That could be important for us. And we will just check down here. There might be one or two. Well, we definitely don't want to deal with that. So, I think it's a smart decision. Use bomb to get key. And it might be a smart decision to use key to open up that golden chest that is accessible. Not this one, obviously, because we can't get to that one. But this one that's up here, just next to the blood bank room. Let's try it. Well, we got bomb and 3 cents out of it. Not necessarily worth it, but not necessarily awful either. Wow, okay, well, forget the blood bank, I guess. What we are going to try to do now is possibly... Or sorry, forget the boss trap room, I guess is what I meant to say. What we're possibly going to do now is waste our last remaining bomb trying to find the secret room. I was really hoping that would be it, and I was indeed correct. And, okay, now I picked up enough money to go to the shop. Now we just need to make sure we can get a key at some point, which is probably not going to happen on this floor, but maybe, in the future, in the year 2000, we can make that happen. So there is a heart existing somewhere. I thought maybe if we just walked on top of that spike, we'd be able to get it, but no such luck. But anyway, we're back to full health. And then we can fight the boss, and there's always the possibility now that A, we can get a key from the boss by way of like the crate drop or something like that. Super crate drop now out on Steam, free to play. Or possibly we can get a deal with the devil. Like HP upgrade, deal with the devil. Blighted Ovum can be kind of a pain in the ass. Although I should be fast enough to get away, but not super fast so that I'm going to walk on the creep. However, you always run the risk of getting hit by those bullets when it dies, which is frustrating as hell. I think, there we go, totally fine. Cat of Nine Tails, kind of a piece of garbage right now, but we'll take it, I guess, because we have no other options. And I kind of thought we would be fighting Krampus as well. If that makes any sense. So, because we've just kind of been getting screwed constantly on this run so far. I mean, not screwed in the sense that we're, like, in danger of dying, but we're not getting good upgrades. What do we got? Cat of Nine Tails, Pageant Boy, like, 2 of the worst standard boss items you could possibly get. We have no keys, we have 23 cents, but we have 0 keys and 0 bombs. No damage upgrades. We did get the blood bag on our first play from the blood bank, which may have actually been a detriment because it didn't allow us to access the boss trap room. However, I can't really complain about getting an HP upgrade with a speed upgrade attached to it as well. So what we're going to have to do here is basically just persevere. We'll pick up Lump of Coal that could potentially act as an important damage up for us moving forwards, although I do not have any sort of range upgrades, so I might struggle a little bit with that. 1 extra sense here as well. And whatever, that's the first 2 floors in the books. They went okay, but we definitely do not have enough to kind of propel ourselves forward easily here. We do have the Rusted Key. I still do not really know what upgrade that gives. I think it's just extra key drops. If that is indeed the case, then that is fine by me, because I absolutely need those now. So I could just hide here and try to use Abel to do some extra attacking, but I don't really play like that, in case you've ever seen me use Abel before. I just treat him as like, oh, if he does extra damage, he does extra damage. That's fine. Now hopefully we'll get a couple of key drops coming very shortly. There's 1, so we'll probably use that for the item room and then come back to the shop a little bit later. Inevitably, this aggravates some people every video. Why don't you go to the shop first? You could potentially buy some keys in there. Well, yes, that is true. I could potentially also run into greed and get absolutely nothing for my troubles. I mean, that can happen on the item room as well. I can get like poop or something that I don't even really want. So we're fighting our boss here. It's the boss whose name I can never remember, but I seem to be fighting with increasing frequency. And this is fine by me. This boss is, in my opinion, super easy. One of the easiest bosses we could be fighting right now. Although I will have to watch out for accidentally hitting myself with these bomb flag explosions. But he will have to watch out for me accidentally hitting him with these bomb flag explosions. Sometimes not so accidentally, admittedly. I kind of wish Abel would stop shooting, because it's making me a little bit nervous. Because he could potentially blow one of these things up in my face. Well, there's 4 gone. So just a couple more. There we go. We get our tears and HP and damage upgrade, which is a good upgrade for us to get right now. I was really hoping... pardon me, still a little bit sick here. I was really hoping that we would get the deal with the devil there, in addition to the HP upgrade, of course. However, you can't always get what you want. There's also the chance we go into the item room, and the item room has the skeleton key. That might be ideal for us right now, actually. It's funny, because skeleton key is always one of those items I'm really happy to get, but I wouldn't even need it if I was actually provided with enough keys, if that makes sense to you. So it's like oh, we got 2 keys, excellent. So first we get Polyphemus. Polyphemus chocolate milk. I don't think I've ever had this. Our tiers should be absolutely enormous. Let's check this out. That's pretty big. I think we can play this once or twice. Might as well play it twice just while we're here. We'll get more health eventually, of course. Should look for a secret room while we're around. I should also charge my shots, because they're going to take fucking forever to charge up, I think. With our chocolate milk Polyphemusness here. Those are some big-ass tiers. And we got tons more money here. Potentially going to make a good showing on the next 2 shops. Or next 5 shops, who knows, really. Compass, absolutely. Key, absolutely. Bomb, for sure. And I think the Spirit Heart is a nice choice as well, to be honest with you. We'll abandon the tarot card, because you never know. That could just be the Fool or something. And then we will not access that, because I think that would be a waste. I can go to our mob trap room here, which might be a good idea. It was not a good idea. I guess the red chests don't always work out for the best. But as you can see, 1 fully charged up chocolate milk Polyphemus shot is enough to tear through those enemies in one go. So we should be able to get these guys down to ooze state very easily and then just kill them with 1 extra shot after that. So we are doing some crazy damage. I don't even need to use chocolate milk anymore, but it might be nice to get some good charges going for enemies like this that you can actually kill in 1 hit if you hit them with a fully charged chocolate milk Polyphemus and another key. So that was definitely worthwhile, even though the chest that we got was terrible. So we will just grab our health in here and then proceed down to the next floor. So what are we looking for now? Increased damage would be awesome. Extra tier effects, always good. And a spacebar item, of course, is something that I would consider pretty vital in terms of our success moving forwards. Luckily, we can kill pretty much everything in 1 hit, so I'm not going to complain about damage on the whole, really. My damage on the whole, I assure you, is incredible. I do some pretty unbelievable whole damage when the time is right. Ladies. So, In here we have TNT, which is going to make me incredibly nervous because potentially I think that could explode in like 1 or 2 hits. Although I think the environment... Oh, no, 1 hit. I was going to say, I think the environmental features don't respond to damage. It turns out they do. So we get Justice with our tarot card here from the box of tarot cards we got from the item room. Always useful. We'll leave that half heart there. Who knows? We probably should have saved that for the arcade so that we wouldn't have to do any backtracking, but it's alright. Oh, yeah, that was terrible damage right there. Just lost that spirit heart I paid so much money for. Because I didn't expect that we would kill these red flies in 1 hit. Alright, but we get another spirit heart back. Not so sore about it anymore. And we get an eternal heart here. So thank God we got that spirit heart, because now this eternal heart might actually make it through this floor. So even barely charging up these shots, you can see, like, the shots that I'm shooting at them are killing them, at least those, like, silkworms that we just had. And in addition to that, they're, like, lasting, like, they're becoming a regular shot or higher after that. So this Polyphemus chocolate milk combination is pretty nice. So we got turrets. This should be absolutely a no-brainer. Get it? Because these guys, like, literally have no brains. Oh, so humorous. We do have 15 cents, which means the shop is worthwhile. I have to express my thanks for the game, because sometimes the game's been screwing me lately, but the runs have all been interesting lately for sure. Like, all sorts of, like, interesting item combinations. Making me forget those times when I only got speed downs. Okay, you are dead. Arcade is a possibility, but not quite yet. Want to wait and see what else awaits us on this floor. Tarot card box could be potentially really useful, or could just produce a bunch of fool cards. We'll see. Hopefully, of course. You know, my feeling is that I want it to be useful. Now, we could also, again, just use Cain in this situation. Or, sorry, use Abel in this situation. Always get those two brothers confused. But I don't really play like that. And since we are Cain, we should go for this pill. That's the thing I guess I should mention, is that I would much rather have the mom's bottle of pills as opposed to the box of tarot cards, but, you know, again, you can't always get what you want. So we will absolutely take our Nun's Habit here on the cheap. Nun's Habit is going to be great whether we're using the box of tarot cards in the future or not, because it is going to charge our spacebar item way, way faster. So let's, you know what, let's use a bomb here to get 4 cents. I think it's a decent deal. And then I will use this blue pill, because it's worrying me, like, why it's just kind of sitting here. Please kill in 1 hit. We got lucky. Well, we are at the boss as well. Okay, so we'll save the blue pill for the boss, because who knows if it's like strength or something. Yeah, you know what? Let's use it right now so we can carry the tarot card. Range up. That's cool. Emperor takes us directly to the boss. We'll try to save that for a later floor if possible. Might not be possible, but if it is, I want to make that happen. So we have a little bit of health here, as well as, I forget what else I picked up. I think it was a single bomb. But we should do a ton of damage to Gertie here. Downside, of course, is that our, like, Polyphemus shot... Oh, wow, how did you hit me there? Shot, like, through Gertie and hit me. Our Polyphemus shots are not going to travel through Gertie, unfortunately, because Gertie's not going to die for a while. Oh, well, we got another tarot card. We'll use this after. And another Eternal Heart. That actually sucks. Well, it doesn't suck, but it doesn't help us out any, unless I get hit again. So we'll take the HP upgrade. We'll use the tarot card. It gives us the Joker. That's really useful. Actually, it's not that useful, because we're already at the deal with the devil. So let's just get our HP upgrade here. We might as well. He's got the Parasite and the deal. I don't think either of these are... Oh, you know what? The Parasite might actually be worth it in this situation, because it's going to make my tier effects, like, real freaking weird. So I'm going to abandon the Joker, or so I'm going to abandon the Emperor and take the Joker down to the next floor. And then I'm going to use the Joker right away. And we got Dead Cat and Monster Manuel. Both items that I don't particularly like a whole lot. But anyway, what I was thinking here is that we should get, like, triple shot, basically. Not as good as a triple shot, but in the same vein as triple shot, by way of our, like, Parasites, Polyphemus chocolate milk here. We should get enormous shots that kind of, like, segment as we hit the wall. So this is definitely worth a bomb. If we get more bombs out of here, even better. We didn't. Wow, that was kind of botched. I prefer Isaac's Head to Rusty Key, though, I think. Isaac's Head is just like another Abel, basically. Oh, this is a little scary. So we do have a lot of familiars right now. We're going to be getting rid of Isaac's Head soon. It's been so long since I've gotten Mom's Purse. Which is sad, because that's such like a viable item now that the Polaroid... I mean, the Polaroid's always been important, but now that I absolutely have to get the Polaroid. So the Empress gives us the curse for a room. Again, I'm not sure if the Polaroid is, or if the Parasite, that's not good, is actually doing us any favors here. But it's certainly not hurting us. Tarot card is the Chariot. Yeah, we'll carry the Chariot, I guess, a little bit longer. I can just use that kind of randomly on, say, a room like this. Make things way easier on ourselves. Extra bombs, health I don't need, and in our item room, range upgrade. Straight range upgrade is probably one of the worst items that we could get at this point, but that's okay. Because we got the Emperor's card to back us up if we go fight Mom here. So we are going to have some extra damage. I guess we don't fight Mom on this floor, but the next floor. Alas, my point more or less stands. I mostly got the Parasite just because I thought it would make for some interesting visuals, basically. Just to see, like, all these enormous tears, like, shooting across the entirety of the screen. And hopefully we have reached that goal. I really wish that for the Parasite, the shots actually fractured every single time when you hit an enemy, because sometimes they don't. They just kind of travel through. I guess that's Polyphemus's issue there. It's only when they actually die on, like, the killing blow that they sort of segment. Or when they hit a wall, of course. But anyway, it is, I think, making this a little bit faster to clear out. Although that could just be Cain and Abel, or Abel and Isaac's head here. So we get Balls of Steel, 2 extra Spirit Hearts, making our way back to the shop here. Hoping that I'll pick up, oh, that's not good. Hoping that I will pick up 1 cent, so that I can probably buy whatever's in the shop. Although we're probably going to fight greed by this point. We get a Judgment card. Actually, that is useful in case we end up fighting greed. At least I can still possibly use my money to get something useful. Potentially something terrible as well, but Judgment can also drop bombs and keys, which is awesome. I knew it! I knew it! So greed will die very, very quickly here. We'll pick up a ton of money to spend on Judgment. Once again, I apologize for the hoarseness of my voice. You just gotta give me a second to cough this out. My sickness is mostly gone, it's just all in my throat right now, so pardon me, this might be a little gross. Alright, I think that's gonna be a little bit better anyway. Let's see what we got here from Judgment. Hopefully a flying upgrade, although that's pretty unlikely. It does happen from time to time. Largely with Demon Judgment, though, I think more likely than regular Judgments. Well, we get a key. That's definitely, it's proved worthwhile so far. Because we'll need those for golden chests and, you know, potentially on the actual chest in a little while. More bombs is always fine, too. We'll need those for Mom's heart. And we're getting pretty low on cash here, Judgment. Although I do appreciate the bombs and keys. I would love for you... Oh, yeah, just kill yourself. Cool. Awesome. So we didn't pay out the same way that I wanted him to. But we did pick up bombs and keys as a result of that, so it's not an enormous problem, I would say. So hopefully we're fighting a relatively easy boss here. And I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not so much worried about the boss, I'm more worried about the treasure that we get from the boss. I'm hoping to get Deal with the Devil for Spirit of the Night, basically. You know what? Let's give this a try. We get the Lovers. It's a tarot card that would be exceptionally more valuable if I had a blood bank on this floor. Pardon me again. And the reason for that is because if I had the Lovers card, keep in mind I do have Nun's Habit right now as well, so I could basically use that Lovers card to pick up 2 more tarot cards while earning money and the potentiality for the blood bag as well on the blood bank, of course. Hopefully I got my point across there. So these guys are fairly easy to take out with the amount of damage that I'm dealing. Even Parasite is making it a little easier. But for now, the Lover's card is pretty much worthless. Because I would lose Spirit Hearts even if I went into the self-sacrifice. Oh, well. Okay, we get Temperance. Now we have a blood bank. That potentially might have been actually useful. So let's put Temperance down here. Pick out the Lover's card. We'll play this, you know, twice first. Next tarot card is the Chariot. Okay. And then we'll play it twice more. Tons of money. High Priestess, another good card. We can get rid of the Lover's card now and play this ourselves. And there's some health back here. We can play it at least 2 more times. I know that for a fact. And again, getting tons of nickels out of this, which is nice. Judgment, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I want right now. So let's put Judgment down. Play him. Potentially get something awesome out of that. Who knows? Probably not, but anyway, even if I end up just getting more bombs and keys, this has been very good for us. Extra half heart is potentially useful as well. We can play this one more time, I would say. Only 1 more cent, but who knows, that could be useful on Judgment here. And we can basically afford to play this like 20 more times. I don't want to play it 20 more times, and good, I don't have to. So we get a speed and range upgrade there. We have so many tarot cards. We might as well at least use one on the boss here. And we should get back to full health first. It might not be essential to get back to full health. But why not while we're here, you know? So now we have a little bit extra speed. The range is nice because of the lump of coal upgrade, of course. What is this one? Empress. You know what? Let's use Empress on this one, and then we'll take, like, High Priestess down to the next floor. So this will give us single cube of meat. That's actually pretty terrible right now. But we do have the extra damage that will come from the Empress. So I'm expecting... that was a bad hit. I'm expecting that War will die pretty quickly here, if I could actually hit him. There we go. Not even charging shots on the Polyphemus here, just letting it go. And that'll do it. We do get a deal with the devil, which surprised me. Magician is kind of a worthless tarot card, probably. What do you got for us? Oh, right, we've already been to this deal with the devil room. My bad. We will just take... What was the remaining cards here? High Priestess and Chariot. We'll take High Priestess. Has the potential to do way more damage. Unfortunately, Chariot is way better for the Mom boss fight, but we'll probably use High Priestess before the Mom boss fight anyway. Just because... Curse of Darkness, I hate this shit. Just because... we know that it's not going to work on the Mom boss fight. Usually High Priestess actually hurts you on the Mom boss fight. At least that is my experience with it. And I do have a decent amount of experience with it, because every time I do it, I'm like, oh, god damn it, right, I forgot. So let's grab this. And we should be able to kill these guys. I wish we killed the Angel Fetuses in one hit. That would make me feel so much better about the Isaac and Blue Baby fights that might happen a little bit later. Although it's possible we might not get that far. Usually I like to gauge our successes by this chance, or our chances of success by this point. And I am thinking that that was stupid damage, but I am also thinking we have a good chance to probably beat Isaac here, but it's going to depend. Like, we still do not have a good spacebar item, at least in my opinion. I know some people swear by items like the pill bottle and the box of tarot cards, but I mean, they've been good to me, but not necessarily fantastic. If we can get something better, well, Judas' Tongue is not going to be really useful for us, considering we don't have any options to go to a deal with the devil on this floor, and we're going to be getting rid of the Polaroid, or we're going to be getting rid of our trinket for the Polaroid anyway in a second. Please, yes, I need them to die as soon as possible. That worked out fantastically. Let's see what we got in our shop. We got the battery. This is why we need a better spacebar item, because now we can charge it so goddamn quickly. Tarot card is the moon. Yes, take me, please. Takes us to the secret room where we get a little bit more money. So that paid for itself. It also took us to the item room. And now we can just go directly to the boss, although I have no idea. Ooh, that's not good. S-shots. This is weird. We have S-shots along with the parasite. I didn't know what to do there. Honestly, I just felt like we were screwed. So now we'll try to figure out where the hell we are. There's Judgment. We'll definitely use a bomb for the Spirit Heart here, and then another bomb to... Oh, never mind, no Spirit Heart. And then another bomb to access Judgment here, without blowing him up, hopefully. Yeah, nailed it. Well, first pill is extra flies. Second pill, bad gas. Not the best turn of events there. But we should be able to tear ass through these guys. The Wiggle Worm is one of those items where I don't understand how it could possibly be construed as an upgrade. At the very least, at the very best, it's like a side grade, right? It's my opinion anyway. I don't understand how it could possibly be construed as giving you an advantage. So we have the Magician that's better than the Tower, even though it's not very good. And we'll just go fight Mom here, because we've been to all the money rooms here. And this... Ooh, we have, like, homing, wiggle... I can't even hit anything. Homing, wiggle, charge shots that also split when they impact. This is a very weird combination of tier effects that we've got going here. I would prefer a simple freezing or slowing effect, but, you know, you can't always get what you want, right? This fight is going incredibly fast, by the way. Battery's doing a good job of recharging our tarot card there. I will say that tarot cards could potentially keep us alive if they give us, like, a ton of Lovers cards or something. Alright, so Mom's dead. I took some damage. Got another tarot card. It's the Two of Clubs. Doubles our bombs. Why not? We'll take this. We'll take the Polaroid, and then we'll move down to the next floor. I don't know how this is gonna go, honestly. We have a very strange suite of items. We're doing a lot of damage, but not a whole lot of potential for success, I feel, but it might just be because I've never had a run with this kind of, like, absurd tier effects before. They're not absurdly good by any stretch of the imagination, just absurdly absurd. So you gotta be exceptionally careful here. Made it through without getting hit by the lasers, which is good. That Eternal Heart probably won't last, but if it does, you know, we're all rooting for me. Oh, yeah, wasted a key there. Didn't mean to. It just kind of got bounced off that treasure chest. We did pick up a range upgrade. Was it worth it? Is not really. We get a strength card from a tarot card. Potentially something that could be useful against our upcoming boss. Although, in all likelihood, I will get another tarot card before the boss. If I get, like, hit once or, you know, battery just causes it to get more than one charge per room, that would be enough. This is indeed, I believe... Yeah, there's a tarot card. The way to the boss. Almost took a second hit there. So let's not use strength yet. I can't believe that hit me. We got the Empress. So yeah, I'd rather have the Empress for the boss fight. There goes our Eternal Heart, by the way. I think Empress is going to be more valuable for us in terms of, like, straight DPS than strength is. Okay, so we're safe here. We'll use another bomb to access this chest. We got another tarot card. It's the Hierophant. That is really useful, actually. So we'll pop that. Somehow amassing a little bit more health on this floor. Bad gas is not great. The Empress is pretty great, so we'll hold on to that and see who we're fighting here. It's Triachnid. I believe. I always get confused whether it's Triachnid or Daddy Longlegs, but having played Triachnid now, I actually think this is Daddy Longlegs, because Triachnid has, like, the one eye, not the three eyes. If you feel me. Well, apparently, just... Oh my god, why did I just stand still there? In any case, Daddy Longlegs died, like, immediately here. We get a Tears upgrade as well as the potentiality for a deal with the devil. What do you got for me? Demon Baby, Ouija board. Neither of which I feel are particularly that useful for me right now. If there was a Brimstone or Mom's Knife, I might have considered it, but like Polyphemus, Mom's Knife, Chocolate Milk, I feel like it would have just like one-shot bosses. Sadly, we'll never know. But we are taking out enemies incredibly quickly. We got a Magician for our tarot card, not that useful. Thank God we have the compass, by the way. Definitely making this process a lot less cumbersome for me, figuring out where the bosses are. And Wiggleworm may actually be doing some good work there. Telepills has taken us to the secret room, which gave us a Spirit Heart, but moreover, just put us directly next to the boss, which is awesome. Not like the boss of the level, it put us next to Bruce Springsteen. Like, literally sitting beside me right now. Hey, what's up? In the day we sit. I did my best for a second there. Anyway, trying to avoid manic Robin Williams-isms over the course of this Let's Play. Sometimes it's difficult. Because, you know, you're basically talking to yourself for, you know, 300 episodes at a time. Learned a lot about myself, like the fact that I could probably be diagnosed with any multitude of mental illnesses. I probably also have an IQ of 50 based on all the commenters mentioning, oh my god, you missed 1 cent on this room. All you had to do was solve the Da Vinci Code to get it. Alright, so we are entering permanent bombs states, which is good because it means this fight is almost over. I'm doing fine on health. Mom's Heart is deceased, and our tarot card is the Stars, which will... What's the orange pill? It's bad gas, right? Well, I'd rather have the Stars, because the teleportation on it could possibly take us closer to the boss. Well, and I think it did, actually. So we're getting pretty lucky on that aspect. There's also 2 bombs down here. I was really hoping for some Spirit Hearts, but with the amount of damage that we're doing, I think we can beat Isaac fairly easily. But it remains to be seen. I am going to have to do some dodging, which is not necessarily my strong suit. Can I please just... There we go. A little bit more. Finally, we get Bob's Rotten Head. Still totally worthless to me, I feel. So we're dealing with a champion version of Pestilence here, which should be very easy. Not a problem in the least. Tarot card is Judgment. Yeah, good timing. Ooh. Well, what's the tarot card? Lovers? The Devil. Oh, well, that's awesome for our fight coming up, actually. So we'll pop the Devil card quickly, and now we should just be doing like an ass ton of damage. Where does an ass ton rank between a fuck ton and a metric fuck ton? Somewhere between a fuck ton and a metric fuck ton, I would say. So we got a card here, 2 of clubs will double our bombs. I gotta be careful about using that because I did Zelda it above my head for a little while. This damage is crazy though, are you seeing this? Like, Isaac's already entering his 3rd state in like a second, which is awesome for us. And we're taking out angel fetuses in like 1 hit. Partly because of this devil card, but also we're just doing crazy damage in our own right. That was super easy. Alright. We have enough keys. Oh, come on. We have enough keys to make the chest worthwhile as well. So let's see what we got here. Tarot card is the Stars. Again, might be useful on the next floor. So let's see what we got here. Potentially a better spacebar item would be awesome. Rosary, just extra spirit hearts. Sock it to me. Those are going to be very important. Mom's bottle of pills. This is better for us. Range up. No, I want to use the range up. Thank you. Odd mushroom, health and damage up. Sure, again, I'll take it. And holy water, it's a passive. This has been one of the better chest upgrades we've had. So we're gonna come down here. Now the reason that I'm not using the stars card right away is because I feel like we might be able to find the boss very quickly. He might just be 2 rooms away, so I don't want to teleport to the other side of the map and have to deal with all that nonsense. And I could just like run into him right off the bat. And we might actually succeed on this run. And much faster than I expected too. But we'll see anyway. We got to first hurt Death. As I said, Death is now dead, and now we just have to worry about this asshole. Again, people always tell me Odd Mushroom is damage down. Could be the case. I've never verified it myself. That being said, it says damage up, so I want to believe. If nothing else, the HP upgrade is nice too. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna see if we find the boss down here. I think, yes, this has to be like adjacent to the boss room. That is awesome. Adjacent born to the boss room. I feel like I'm making like a Wheel of Fortune category now or something. These guys are too fucking fast. Oh, I almost made it! I almost did like the most incredible dodge of my life to get through there without getting hit. But anyway, that's okay. So we got another pill. This pill is like range up, or friends till the end. Okay, that's fine. But we also have our pill bottle, which gives us telepills, which we don't want to take. And we'll see what we get going on in this room. Nothing serious. Super lust. Kind of a problem. Might take a hit or two. But like half as much creep is good for us. And I think we're going to succeed on this run. We could still lose against Blue Baby. That's something that could definitely happen. But we're going to do so much damage that I think it's kind of unlikely, actually. We're not going to do as much damage as we did against Isaac, because we're not going to have a devil card, most likely, anyway. But who knows? Extra bombs, also awesome. Let's see how this works. I'm going to give it my best shot here. If nothing else, this has been a fantastic, like, an interesting run. From the perspective of, like, these crazy, crazy tier effects we've got going on. And just absurd damage. Chocolate Milk Polyphemus is becoming, like, one of my favorite combinations. Just for, like, I'm tapping the button, because that's what you do with Chocolate Milk, but the damage that we're doing on our default hits is so crazy. I'm not even going to worry. I know the pill is recharged, but I have no need to get it in all likelihood. We're almost entering Blue Baby's 3rd state here. I've only been hit once. Maybe, yes, now twice. We can always teleport out of this room if we have to. Alright, now things are getting a little bit hairy. We will have the invincibility from Polaroid eventually. It's not my ideal circumstance to take like 4 hits in quick succession there, of course. Blue Baby is dead, and soon these angel fetuses should follow suit. Can we get one more, please? One more. There we go. Alright, that was an awesome, successful run. I actually did not really expect that to happen. But it ended up working out for the best for us. So in any case, as always, thank you guys for watching. That run was a whole lot of fun, actually. As always, thanks for watching for the 3rd time, and I will see you next time.